Hi, second grade. Today we are working on Module 8, Lesson 3, and our objective is we can and we will draw polygons. So today you're going to be drawing different polygons that we have been studying so far. So I want you guys to get a piece of paper. If it's in a notebook, rip it out. You're going to fold it first in half and then in half again. So it's in quarters. You should have 4 parts of your paper. It should look something like this. If you need an adult's help with this, please ask someone to help you fold it. You can also just draw a line down the middle and a line across this middle so you have 4 parts. And then put that to the side. First, we're going to talk a little bit. All right, let's look at this shape. Is this a polygon? Remember what you know about polygons. No, this is not a polygon. So what attribute is missing? Why is this not a polygon? Think about it. Look at this side here. This is the reason why this is not a polygon. All polygons have to have straight sides. Remember, the things that make a polygon are they have straight sides, they are closed, they are 2D, and they have to have at least 3 sides. How about this shape? Does this fit all the pieces or all the criteria of a polygon? Is it have straight sides, closed, 2D, and at least 3 sides? Yes, this one is a polygon. Today you're going to be drawing different polygons. This polygon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Today you're going to be drawing polygons with 3, 4, 5, and 6 sides. Everyone's polygons can look different as long as they have straight sides, closed, and at least 3 sides. So, since polygons have straight sides and they meet neatly at corners to form angles, so when the corners meet, remember we form something called an angle. Let's use a straight edge to be precise or exact when drawing polygons today. So your straight edge can be anything that has a straight line that you can use to draw with. So a ruler, a book edge, another piece of paper, anything like that. So here's an example of someone using a straight edge. He's using this ruler and he is making this line here very straight. So just anything that you can use to make straight lines when you're drawing polygons today. Remember, polygons have to have straight lines, so the straight edge will help us do that. Okay, in one section of the paper you folded earlier, use your straight edge to draw a polygon with 4 sides. So I used the first section. You can use any section of your paper to draw a polygon with 4 straight sides. Your polygon can look like mine, or it can look like a different polygon with 4 straight sides. Pause now to do that if you haven't drawn your polygon, and make sure that you draw a polygon with 4 straight sides. Press play when you're ready. So how can we describe our polygon? We should be able to say it has 4 straight sides and it's a polygon with 4 angles and sides. So when we look back at that, 1, 2, 3, 4 angles and 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And what do we call a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles? Shout it out if you know it. That's right, a quadrilateral. Any polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles is called a quadrilateral. So I'm going to go ahead and write that below my 4 side and 4 angle quadrilateral. In the next section of your paper, I want you to use a straight edge to draw a polygon with 6 angles. So this time it should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles. It can look like mine. It can look like another polygon with 6 angles. The only rule is that it has to have 6 angles and 6 straight sides. It needs to be closed because it is a polygon. Here's another example of what your polygon could look like. This is called a regular hexagon, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So show the 6 corners of your angles by circling them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put little circles around the 6 angles on your polygon as well. And now we're going to show the sides by crossing out each one as we count them, so we don't count the same one twice. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a really good strategy for counting sides of a polygon. If we put a little cross through them, then we know we won't count it more than once and we won't miss any. Now, are all hexagons the same? Look at this hexagon compared to the one that I drew up here. Are those the same? No, they're actually quite different. So we have two types of polygons. We can call them regular or irregular. Here's an example. A regular hexagon, all of the side lengths are the same length. So all of my 6 sides of this hexagon are the same, so we can call that a regular hexagon. The one that I drew on my paper was an irregular hexagon. The side lengths were different. This one is shorter than this one. This one is longer than this one. We call this an irregular hexagon. Both are hexagons, both are polygons. They just look different, and it's okay to have hexagons that look different. Look at this one that I drew up here. Is this regular or irregular? That's right, it's irregular because the side lengths are different lengths. We're going to finish drawing polygons on the rest of our paper. So you still have 2 sections of your paper. I want you to draw a polygon with 3 sides in one of them and a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles in the other. So these are what mine look like. You can decide if you want to make yours regular or irregular. Just press pause to create your shapes and press play when you're ready so we can talk about them. Here are some examples of what your shapes could have looked like. If you chose to draw regular polygons, your triangle should look like this because all side lengths should be the same. If you choose to draw an irregular triangle, it could look like many different things. The only rule is that it has to have 3 straight sides, 3 angles, and it has to be closed. That will make an irregular triangle. For your pentagon, your 5-sided shape, if you chose to draw a regular pentagon with the exact same side lengths for all 5 sides, it would look like this. If you choose to draw an irregular polygon, it could look like this or many different things. The only rule is that it has to have 5 straight sides, 5 angles. Something to pay attention to about regular polygons as well is that all the angles are the same as well. So if we measured the angle, they all are the same size. No angle is bigger than another angle. Here we have some angles that are big, some angles that are small. That's okay because these are irregular. When you are drawing polygons today, you can draw regular or irregular. It doesn't matter. The only rule is that we are drawing polygons today. So that means every shape that you draw needs to have straight sides, it needs to be closed, and it needs to have at least 3 sides. But don't worry, on the worksheet I made, it tells you how many sides you need to have. So this is what you guys are doing today. It says draw a polygon with 3 angles. So all you have to do is draw a polygon that has 3 angles. Then write how many sides it has and write the name of the polygon. Then you're going to draw a polygon that looks different than the one you just drew. So it should also have 3 sides and 3 angles, but it's going to look a little bit different. So play around with the side lengths. Make sure to use your straight edge so the sides are straight, because if the sides are not straight, it's not a polygon. If you're doing this on your iPad, just do your best to draw a straight line. I understand if it's not perfect. If you're doing it on a paper and taking a picture, try to use a straight edge. So then the next part, you're doing a polygon with 4 angles and 4 sides. And then you have one more page where you do a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles, and then 6 sides and 6 angles. Remember to name your polygon. You should have your paper from yesterday that tells you the name. If not, you can pause on this chart and look at it. There's one other shape on here that you do not have to draw, and that's an octagon. So an octagon is a polygon with 8 sides, but we're not getting to that quite yet. All right, have fun drawing polygons today. I can't wait to see all the different polygons that you guys draw.